Hey guys, it's Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video, and welcome back to another fan art video. It seems like it's been ages since I've done fan art personally, because since I work now and since I'm almost close to graduating, I just don't have time to sit down and do art for myself, and that's sad really, because every artist should want to do art for themselves. Like, you shouldn't want to do art just to get a video up every Friday. You want to do art to make you happy. But like over the past 2 to 3 months, I haven't really been drawing as much because I'm just gonna say this now, I'm just not used to being this busy. I'm so used to having a little bit of free time here and there to kind of do what I want to do, but now that I'm occupied, it's kind of hard to put drawing back in that main spot, if that makes any sense. And a lot of you guys on Instagram was like, hey Narelle, you need to fit it in with your schedule, and I know I need to, but it's just really hard. So anyways, this fan art is of Yuzuriha, or Yuzu, from the manga and anime The Anonymous Noise, or Fukumenkei Noise if you know it by the Japanese title. I literally died in my seat when I heard that this was going to be an anime, because I actually caught it when the manga first came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. This really should have an anime. It's like one of those mangas that you know should have an anime because it has potential. And I think in 2016 it was announced that it was going to be an anime, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then in 2017, that's when the anime came out, and I literally just died. And I usually wait to watch anime because I really don't like following the weekly schedule. But for this one, screw waiting. I watched it every single week that it came out because I was straight up dedicated. The only thing I was kind of iffy about was the animation in some of the episodes, because the characters can look right for a couple of seconds, and then the next few seconds the characters look derpy, and I'm like, really? But the anime as a whole was amazing. I really loved how they, did the story through the anime, and I'm just gonna say this now. The anime followed the story perfectly. It didn't deviate to its own thing, and that's something I'm giving it a big plus, because a lot of animes kind of don't follow the storylines of the mangas. They kind of like change a little bit just to keep it unique. But with this one, I'm happy that it actually followed the story, because I don't know. I just don't like when animes do that. So with this drawing, I actually drew it in my new watercolor sketchbook. This is actually the second piece that I did in the sketchbook, because I'm not all that comfortable with watercolor yet. So I'm trying to like use the sketchbook when I really want to do something with watercolor. And I actually quite regret lining this drawing, because I actually really love the washed out look it had. So next, if I happen to draw Yuzu again, I'll try to do more of a washed out effect, because I actually thought that looked really awesome. So I actually sketched it with a regular number 2 graphite pencil, and I used my gummy eraser to kind of get rid of that heavy lead that was on top to make the sketch look really light, which you kind of saw at the beginning. And then I colored it with watercolor. I'm using my Sakura Koi because my Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors are making me really unhappy right now, because they don't have a black, and I kind of really like the pre-made black, and I'm just gonna have to work magic and just mix colors to make a black in that palette. So yeah, and that palette doesn't have a skin tone pre-made, and I know a lot of people are just like, you shouldn't use the pre-made skin tones, but like for me, I kind of like using it as a base, because I do go over my watercolor drawings with colored pencil, and it kind of matches it kind of perfectly. But if I was just gonna if I was just gonna go at it straight watercolor, I probably would have mixed my own skin tone. So anyways, right now you're seeing me go over his hair with colored pencil. And for his hair, I actually kind of want to tell you guys what I used. I actually use a 90% cool gray colored pencil because Yuzu has a lot of blues in his palette, so cool gray has a more blue tone, so I think that was perfect. And then of course I went over it with black, but then I kept using cool gray to shade it because that, I don't know, I just really love using the grays for black hair. I know a lot of people have like different ways to go about it, but the grays are like my favorite, so I legit thank Choco a lot for actually providing me with grays like 2 to 3 years ago, because my colored pencil set didn't come with the grays, but grays actually made my life so much easier. And then I inked this with a Sharpie pen, and guys, Sharpie pens are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about them bleeding on you. But yeah, and again, I use my Prismacolor Premier coloring pencil to add shadows on top, and then I use my Uniball Signo to do highlights, and that's pretty much it for the piece. And I did use some dollar washi tape to give me that crisp edge, because I find that dollar washi tape doesn't rip as much as the branded washi tape. So if you really want a washi tape that doesn't rip on you, I would suggest going to like Dollar Tree or Daiso that you guys have and get their brand washi tape, because it's like really, it's sticky but it's non-sticky at the same time. But yeah, and I actually kind of regret the background color I used for this drawing. I did a pink background as you see me do now, and I kind of wish I did blue just to kind of keep the blues consistent in the piece. But you know, we artists learn and grow from our kind of mistakes, so next time I will try to keep a color that fits the character and the image really well. So that's pretty much it for my drawing in a sense. So again guys, try to like draw stuff for yourself, because I'm trying to do that more. It's kind of hard though, because you know, I still have to get videos up, but if I'm not drawing as much, it's kind of hard to put up stuff for myself. So I did do like a little challenge just to kind of get some content up, but for now on, I'm gonna try to draw more. I'm gonna try to be more active on my YouTube channel. I'm actually rebranding everything. I actually already am inking my new icon. I gotta make a new banner. I'm gonna try to make like an intro and outro this year, so my videos will look really nice. And for my fan arts, I will try to overlay like a picture of the character on the screen so you can actually see what they look like. So I think that'll make my videos a lot more funner to look at. Look at. So tell me if you guys like that. If you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see on my channel, let me know, and I will try my best to put up stuff that you guys would want to see, as long with stuff that I want to see. And comment down below if you're team Momo or team Yuzu, if you have seen this anime, because I'm team Yuzu all the way. Momo can just go somewhere and never come back. But yeah, so my video is wrapping up, and thank you Mr. Lopez for providing me with the background track. I'm like non-Englishing right today, but it is his guitar cover of Canary, which is a song Yuzu actually wrote in the anime. I thought it'd be fitting to actually make that the background music for that. So that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.